You see the match set, crowd is packed, and we're ready to go here in the state championships for 2020. You talked about it off the top. Gage Krolikowski, an opportunity to become a four-timer. Each of the last 3 years, we have had two individuals become four-time state champions. Krolikowski, the only one the opportunity to get there this year. And time now to introduce you to those competing at 145. And for that, we go to our public address announcers.
Now, here are your wrestlers for Class A at 145 pounds. Wearing the red ankle bands, a sophomore with a record of 26-1, Antrell Taylor from Millard South. And wearing the green ankle bands, a senior with a record of 31-6, Alex Irizarry from Papillion La Vista South.
Now wrestling for Class D, 145 pounds, wearing the red ankle bands, is sophomore with a record of 38-10, Chase Pulaski from Pleasanton. Wearing the green ankle bands, a junior with a record of 43-3, Colton Holtis from Garden County.
And now for your Class B wrestlers at 145 pounds. Wearing the red ankle bands, a senior with a record of 38-4, Brady Fagot from Lexington. And wearing the green ankle bands, a senior with a record of 42-2, from Seward, Sean Martin. Now wrestling for Class C, 145 pounds, wearing the red ankle bands, a senior with a record of 44-10, Jackson Valentine from David City. And wearing the green ankle bands, a senior with a record of 44-3, Chevin Sadoris from Milford.
So here's a look at 145, which is where we will begin. It also means we will end at 138. Krolikowski will go for his fourth consecutive. Antrell Taylor of Millard South, as we said earlier, one of 6 Millard South Patriots in these finals. It's a 1B matchup there in Class A. So the way we have the match set up for you, as always, here on NET, you'll see in the left-hand side of the graphic the class. So clockwise from top left, Class A, B, D, and C. Already in on the single leg down in Class C, and scoring early is Chevin Sadoris of Milford, coached by Joe Schluckemeyer, and his 5 different Millard wrestlers qualifying here for state.
Yeah, nice quick takedown by Sadoris down there. Sadoris has a couple of wins over Valentine from David City already this year, so might have a little bit of a mental edge there as Antrell Taylor is in on that high C up there in Class A.
Holtis also scoring down in Class D. He has a lead 2-0.
So Antrell Taylor going to work for the Patriots up there. Already one takedown and a quick release. You'll see that a lot from him.
And Fagot working hard from on top in Class B as the Lexington wrestler, who has finished 6th each of the last 2 years here at state.
I really think this is where Fagot likes to be, from Lexington up there in Class B. Double chicken wing now. He's got to break the hips over.
Really
nice job. Yep, nice job of switching directions there, trying to get a step over. But this is what we saw out of Fagot last night in the semis, very controlling from the top position.
Antrell Taylor in Class A out to the quick 4-2 lead. These two have met before in the conference tournament. Taylor knocked off Irizarry of Papillion La Vista South 11-5 in a decision, and Taylor out quickly there. Sadoris in control down to the lower left. He's on top 4-1. This is the 4th meeting between Valentine and Sadoris in Class C. Sadoris has won the previous 3, and he's out early.
Yeah, Taylor from Millard South is a sophomore, one of the more highly decorated wrestlers on the national scene that we're going to see, and he's going to be another big reason why Millard South is not going to be going anywhere in the team race for a long time to come, as he picks up another quick 2 there. 12 seconds left. He's probably going to try and get it right out here in that first period.
Holtis also picked up 2 more down in Class D. Surprisingly, no returning medalists in the state in Class D here at 145.
Skidoris with a nice, another power double leg down there in Class C. So yeah, if that name down in Class D, Pulaski, looks familiar,
That's right, yeah.
that's because his older brother was a 4-time state champ, I believe, just last year.
Sure.
And Chase Pulaski actually winning a nail biter, pulling a spladle out of the hat last night at the buzzer for a fall in the semifinals to make it here to the finals today.
Al Pulaski on top in Class D. Both of these district champions, Pulaski and Holtis, for Pleasanton and Garden County.
See Valentine for David City in the top position down in Class C. Talking to his coaches, although he's probably considered an underdog here, having lost a couple to Skidoris, the coaches say that he's really zoned in, wrestling better than he ever has. He's got that bottom leg Turk, but Skidoris is doing a nice job defending it by crawling forward.
You know, Frank, 7 returning medal winners at 145 in Class C. Part of that is you have some wrestlers moving up out of 138 because of Krolikowski there.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say that's a fair assessment.
Skidoris in control here, 6-2 down in Class C.
Irizarry in on a single leg, but Taylor just too strong, explosive. Gets another quick 2 and a quick release. Takes a 9-2 lead now.
And on the single leg up in Class B. Oh, nice defensive moving counter there. Still working on inside of that single leg is Fagot.
Yep, Fagot powers right through it. The high C, that's how he won his match in the semis last night to put it away. And there they award the takedown. It's good to see Brady moving well today. Last night, he's got that big knee brace on. Last night, it looked like it locked up on him, and he had to hobble off the mat at the end of the match. But there's going to be a penalty point there for Martin's going to earn one for locked hands on Fagot up in Class B.
Taylor in control in A, 11-3.
So we'll start the third up in Class A. They're going to go neutral. These two actually had a relatively close match in districts, but Taylor, man, look at that quickness there. Good transition wrestling. That's what you'd like to see. Chain wrestling going from one setup right into another one. Irizarry trying to scramble out of it. But again, just constant pressure from that, call that short offense from the front headlock position there, and another quick release.
And if you were watching up in Class B, Fagot with the escape was trying for the reversal. On the edge of the mat, didn't get it.
And Holtis has got Pulaski in some trouble down here. He's got that near side cradle locked up, but Pulaski does a nice job breaking the hands there, fighting the hands, getting out. Garden County with a 9-1 lead down there in Class D. Another takedown release for Taylor in Class A.
Taylor on the year 26-1, just a sophomore. Second last year at 132.
Yeah, looking to be a 4-time finalist. Skidoris in control down in C comfortably in the third. Same for Holtis, Class D over Pulaski.
Holtis lets him go.
That's what you like to see. See Taylor up there in Class A, still with a sizable lead and still pushing the offense, pressing the pace.
20 seconds to go there in Class A as Antrell Taylor looking for his first title. And he got one down in Class C as Jeff Skidoris of Milford takes home the 145 title in Class C.
Martin for Seward in on a single leg up there in Class B. They're all tied up there. Kind of a toss-up situation. Martin can get his arm free. He's going to get a takedown there, tighten things up a little bit, but he's only got 20 seconds left. Pulowski's trying to make a run down here in Class D as well.
In Class A, Antrell Taylor, his first state title in his sophomore year. And there it is in Class B. Brady Fagot of Lexington, 39-4 on the season. And after finishing 6th in back-to-back years, Fagot wins the title. And time expires in Class D as well. And Colton Holtis of Garden County moves to 44-3. And he's the state title holder. So here's a look at the results. Bonus points there for Taylor over Irizarry of Papillion Vista South. Fagot 9-4 over Martin. Skidoris picks up the title in Class C, and also at 145 in D, it was Colton Holtis of Garden County winning the championship. So now we move to 152. Here's the introduction.